Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? I tried to go live earlier, it was not working. I don't know if you guys heard the explanation, but currently I'm not at my house. I am in the middle of the country, pretty much out in nowhere. The Wi-Fi is not good here at all. I'm at my uncle's house. I am dog sitting, currently watching this monster. Hey, Sadie. Sadie. Yeah. Now she's going to be bashful and stuff. But his Wi-Fi is not very good. So while I was trying to go live, it kept booting out. And if you know me, I don't have a lot of patience. So I wanted to get your guys' feedback on everything and really discuss everything in depth with you guys. So I guess I'll have to wait till I come back home. But what I want to see from this week and heading into preseason week number 2 is if you guys watch Everything King, which if you don't, I don't know why you're watching me. Go watch him instead. He went to a couple of those open practices. You can go watch the lines and stuff. And he said that they had this giant hill there. And when they do not perform practice the right way to Coach Patricia's standards, they make them run it up and down it. I have a feeling they're going to be doing a lot of running because they play like garbage. And I just don't get that from my standpoint. Because a lot of these guys who played aren't going to be on the team. Like, this is their one shot to prove to Patricia and Bob Quinn that they deserve to be on this roster. And the way that they played, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want a single one of those guys, even as my third string guys, because they were terrible. Especially the quarterback. Sadie, get down. Sadie, stop it. Sadie, stop. I'm trying to do a video. You know, really, Ty Johnson, Zach Zinner, we've seen a lot of good things from them. But rather than that, everything else was terrible. The quarterback situation, we need to fix it. Again, I don't know who that guy was. Fakes, whatever his name was. It looks like he's about to be cooking steaks is how it's about to be. Because, man, he played like hot garbage. Savage played okay. But he got hurt. Again, I don't know how serious that is. I don't know if he's going to be in concussion protocol for a long time. But he got whipped pretty hard to the ground. Probably should have been roughing the passer. But he was knocked loopy. So he wasn't himself afterwards. So, obviously, Curse broke his leg or his ankle. You never want to see that, especially this early in the season. But that gave Powell a roster spot confirmed, so he'll probably make it. Defensively, what I've seen from this team is we did a great job stopping the run. New England had a tough time getting any momentum off of it. So those guys, those defensive linemen played all right. Our backup secondary got tore apart by Brian Hoyer and whoever that other quarterback from New England was. So there was a lot of things to take away. So my whole purpose for this is what I want to see from this week and heading into preseason week number 2. And I kind of gone off on a little rant here. You have to realize that even though this is not Hard Knocks and you're not on TV every week, you are still fighting for a job. And if you make the team, you are set for life. You have to get that through your guys' head, man. I just don't see, like, they look like they didn't want to be out there. Like, they're already waiting to get cut. And that's the complete wrong mindset. I don't care if you're a quarterback, a corner, a D tackle, because those are probably the heaviest positions that we have at least star power wise. You got to go out there and act like you're taking those guys' job. This is a competition. This is how you make or break your career. And these guys might be good, but they showed no heart. They showed absolutely no heart. So if I'm Patricia, I'm cutting those guys who do not want to be here and play hard. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to take guys who work hard and want to be here over talent any day of the week. And you're kind of seeing that with the Steelers right now. Antonio Brown is probably the most talented receiver in the league. And he's got frostbite on his toes from going in that chamber without proper feet wear. Right now, no one in the Raiders can get a hold of him. They have no idea where he is at. And you got Juju Smith who wants to be there. Le'Veon didn't want to be there. I think the Steelers screwed that one up. They should have paid him. But, you know, they got guys who want to be there. And that's always good for the locker room. The coaches don't have to worry about it. They can go out there and just coach. And as the Lions, you don't want guys who aren't going to work hard, because this franchise has been historically bad for years, ever since I've been alive and even before then. So you want guys who are going to show up and work hard and bust their asses every day. And no one from yesterday's game showed it to me. And it stood out like a sore thumb, man. You look at the guys from New England, just complete opposite. You know, they looked prepared. They took it like a real game. You know, they went out there and they balled. That just shows that those guys want to make the team. Not saying that they're going to make it, because, you know, you got to really be good to make it in New England. You got to be smart. And if we're following New England shadows, we don't have those players. I would have loved to have Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer played terrific. Maybe besides Nick Foles, he's probably the best backup in the league. Although Nick Foles finally got his starting job again. So we'll see how that's going to work out. But we got a couple of holes we need to fix. I think backup quarterback's probably going to be number one. I'm not too worried about it right now, okay? Because it is only week one. The starters still have rust. By preseason week 3, if this team does not look better, we are going to have to start really looking in the mirror, because it is it's going to be something, you know. Everyone said we went 4-0 in the preseason and then went 0-16 and then the following season. I don't care. This is a pride's sake for your bench players. You want them to play hard no matter what, because this might be their only shot to make it in the NFL, man. And when they go out there and they put up a goose egg, we didn't get a field goal until the fourth quarter. That's not good at all. That's terrible. And you let scrubs score 31 on you. That's not good at all. So those guys are not going to make the team. Starting-wise, I think we're going to be terrific. We just need more depth. You can never have too much depth. And I know once you lose a player, star talent-wise, you can't replace them. But you at least got to have someone who can do something well. And I see nothing good from those guys at all. So I'm taking this game with a grain of salt, because most of those guys are not going to be here much longer. So this week should probably be pretty busy with cuts. Hopefully another big name gets cut. Hopefully a corner gets cut, because we can need some secondary help. So since I could not go live, I feel bad for you guys. So I'm going to read every single one of your guys' comments. I usually do that pretty well, but it's been pretty crazy these last few months, just how much I have grown. So many more people are watching. So it's getting kind of harder and harder, giggity, to read all your guys' comments. But I'm going to read everyone on this video. So this should be interesting. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. But with that being said, all DSE members are in the link below, with also my Instagram, Twitter, and my Mixer. So be sure to follow me on all 3 of those. And I'll see you peeps tomorrow. Peace.